everybody. How we doing? Excellent evening, everybody. How you doing? Hope you've had a wonderful week. It was a bit rainy earlier in the day. I hope we're all happy. We've rounded up our week very, very well. And I hope all our expectations has come to fruition. Good, good, good. Everybody's doing well. I'm getting feedback. We're doing good. We're doing good. Awesome. Sweet. I'm so happy to be here. You guys know it. You guys know it. You give me so much energy. Last week, Friday, I had a bit of a cold, but the moment I started, before I knew it, I was all over the place. The energy was right. The guest was awesome. Guys, if you felt that last week's guest was amazing, brace yourself. We got a power diva in the house. We got a boss lady in the house. Guess what? All the way from Belgium. Oh, yes, no guess, because you guys know. Yes, we have an amazing, amazing guest in the house, all the way from Belgium. Some of us from our last month's trip to Dubai, we were privileged to meet, some of us were privileged to meet her. I mean, I met her, she was just warm, fuzzy, gorgeous, beautiful, energetic, loving, and, just all shades of amazing. And she was so awesome. Like, it didn't even seem like we just met for the first time. The energy was just in the right place. And that's what Omegapro does. Omegapro just sets the energy one person to another. It just seems like your family, or you've been friends for so long. So it's always a thing of joy to meet each other, to connect with each other. And that's why these global trips are very, very important. So if you're on this call tonight and you've never been on any international trip, concerning Omegapro, begin to put that into your future calendar, because the way Omegapro is poised, there will be back-to-back events, and there is nothing anybody can do to stop that. The company is ready to show itself in a big way all over the world. All of us, we know that we're going to be having our second global conference today. This month, June 9th and 10th in Panama, second global convention. We had the first one in January. Now we're having the second one. And we heard authoritatively from the vice president of sales in his home that there is going to be a third one this year, guys. So no one has an excuse. And this next one is going to be somewhere in Europe, but the actual country, they've not decided whether it's going to be Spain, it's going to be France, it's going to be the UK. They have not decided, but it's going to be somewhere in Europe. So brace yourselves. You don't have to go for all the events, but then if you have the opportunity to be there, plan. Now I'm giving you expo. So begin to plan towards maybe September, October, and begin to put your budget together and say, okay, you know what? The next one, I want to be there so that I can experience this company up close and personal. So guys, you're welcome again to my Omegapro story. This story was inspired the moment we got back from the first global convention. You can't go to a global convention and the cover of your head will not come off. This was inspired from the first global convention we had in January. And since then, we've been hosting people from all over the world, from different countries, Morocco, France, Mexico. We've had 2 guests from Mexico, and it's been beautiful, Guys, we have an amazing guest yet again. So if someone you invited on this call is not yet in the call, tell the person that it is time to get here. The time to get to this call is now. So without further ado, my darling guest and sister, all the way from Belgium, is in the house. She's a beautiful Muslim lady, but with so much warmth. I just love her energy. I just love her. Even with the conservativeness of the Islamic faith, but Nadia is a special breed. She's a boss lady. She's a mom. She got a career going on, and she has an Omegapro thing going on, and she's adamant she's going to keep building. And guess what, guys? There's a celebration that happened just last month. She just got to her next rank. She's going to be announcing that herself. But I'm excited to have on this call Nadia Abdelmalik on this call, all the way from Belgium. Sister, welcome.
Hi, sweetie.
I'm
How
fine.
how are
I'm
you?
doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing
Hi.
good. Thank you for
Oh, you are
agreeing
so
to
sweet.
share your Omega Pro story. I know it's been an intense number of weeks for you, but you have agreed
Was
to share your schedule with me, and I'm so happy.
Yes, I'm
Welcome,
glad to
Nadia.
share it. I'm very honored to share my story with you, and I'm very happy you asked it because I know it will be a motivation for a lot of people. Now, I'm sorry, my English is not very well. I am going to try to do my testimonial as good as possible.
It's perfect. It's perfect,
Okay.
Nadia. It's perfect.
Okay. Okay, well, hi everyone. My name is Nadia. I'm from Belgium, 32 years old now, a happy single mom of two kiddos. My son is now 7 years old, and I have a daughter. She's almost 6 years old, so very harsh sometimes, but I'm strong enough to do it. So God made me very strong to handle those two little monsters. So now, on financially, I was always depending on a boss, a job, or the government. You know, here in Belgium, I don't know there how it is, but here in Belgium, if you stay at home and you can't find a job, you can get a government payment. So I was always depending on that, or a job or the government. Until 3 years ago, now almost 4 years ago, 4 years ago, I promised myself I will become independent. I was so done with it, with always depending on other ones. So I said I will become an entrepreneur. I will do everything to become financially free. Then I met network marketing. That's a very nice business. Now I don't know if everyone knows what network marketing is, but that's a perfect tool to become financially free. So I started with a business with forever living products. That's going worldwide now. I learned a lot, but then Corona came. So it was very difficult for me to build a business online with forever living. It was very difficult. So I started to sell air cleaners. So it was very booming with Corona, a lot of people who were asking it.
No one
So
wants to die.
it was booming business, big business. I was very happy. I earned a lot until my taxes bill came. So here in Belgium, we pay 54% on everything we earn actively. So something you work on active, you have to pay more as a half of it to taxes. So since then I said, hell no, this is not what I am going to do. So I said, I am going to search a stream of income on a passive way. And that's when I attract Omegapro. So Omegapro is a business I built on my own with people. I choose with who I work. I choose when I work. You know, I'm not only a single mom. I am also a life coach. So it's a lot of time it takes, and we have only 24 hours a day. So I had to attract something that I can build on a passive way, and that's why Omegapro is perfect for me. Now I started in March, and since last month I became silver. I became builder and silver in 1 week. In 1 week, guys. So if I can do it, everyone can do it. So if you search something you want to build and not to be very active in it and do something with passion, because you talk with people about it, you see your money growing every day, every month. And if you see that and you see that growing without doing something, it's normal you will talk about it, you will be very excited about it. So yes, I see my future, I see my dreams coming true, because I want to explore the world with the children. We want to help poor people everywhere on the world. So we need a lot of money for it, and I see with Omegapro it happening without paying a lot of taxes.
Wow. I mean, you
Yeah.
have such lofty plans for the future. And, when you mentioned this to me, I feel that, you want to raise proper and very grounded human beings. You want to raise your children to be responsible adults, to be able to give back to the world, to be a blessing to the world. And I really, really commend you for that. You're wearing your badge of honor. I'm sure life has dealt with you in one way or the other, but you're not hiding somewhere and crying and say, why me? Why did this have to happen to me? And all that. No, no, no. You're confident. You feel that your life, the journey that you have gone through in life, that it can help somebody else.
Yes.
You have been through different situations, and that's what the kind of business we're doing, that's what it's about. Because when you feel that you've been given a privilege, you've been given an opportunity to be part of a business like this, not everybody will have someone to share this business with them. Not everybody will have the opportunity. We cannot even reach everybody. And, because of the way the business is factored, you need someone to tell you about Omegapro.
Yes.
You need to hear it from someone. Maybe you hear it on radio or you see it on social media, but someone has to connect you to the opportunity. You can't just walk up to the company and say, hey, Omegapro, open an account for me. Someone has to take you to the company. And I want to commend you. You said something. You said you attracted Omegapro because there was a desire, there was a yearning, you wanted something, you wanted more, and you attracted Omegapro. So we want to know, who was that person that was the vehicle who brought Omegapro, who you attracted to bring Omegapro to you? Who was the person?
It was a friend of my sister. She proposed it to her. And after that, my sister she told me directly, she said, look, sis, this is a very, very nice opportunity to build a sustainable business, a global business. And I told her, because I was in a divorce, so I told her, no, it's not the right time now. And I said, first I said no. Then I said, okay, I will invest, but I will not start a business. I will invest, but I will not, because I have a lot on my mind now. The tax bill came, then my children alone. It was very difficult for me to begin another business. And so in December, I did my investment, and in March, I started with networking. So since March, I became because I saw my sister, she was very excited. She was very happy about the business. A lot of people she met. She was following the trainings that the upline of here in our team is giving every week. And she was always telling me, look at it, sis, this is a very, very it's something, it's a perfect vehicle to your dreams. You have big dreams, you have to see this. So then I said, okay, I will look at the Zoom meetings, I will attend the Zoom meetings, and then yes, okay, then bit by bit I started to network with Omegapro. I'm always passionate to help people. And then I saw that Omegapro is a perfect business to how do you say it in English? To run an own economy, so you can
impact life. Impact.
Yes, to run your own economy, your personal economy.
Yes. And that's
Yeah.
something I saw in Omegapro. They have big vision, and I saw my own vision in theirs. So that's why I was very excited to start and to smash. How do you say that to begin?
You're going for goals and you're taking all the barriers down. You know, I'm excited, Nadia, because you said initially you were not interested in running the business. You had so much going on, and anyone can understand what you were going through at that time. Divorce issues and, taxes, the children, trying to get your foot firmly on the ground. I can only imagine what was going on, all the buzz that was happening around you. Now, you got that opportunity and you said, okay, I will just invest. Initially, you said no. But then you kept your eyes on your sister and you were like, okay, there's something happening in her life. I think I want some of that newness. I want something that is happening around her. I think I want some energy, some positive energy, some excitement in my life. And because everything doesn't look so bright and beautiful. So I want some bright and beautiful to come in, right?
Yeah.
And then you started asking questions, you got signed up, and then you started checking on some Zoom calls and sitting down and looking at them. There was a presentation you did, I think the last one for the silver run. Was that Ahmad that was doing the presentation? Was it Ahmad?
Me, Ahmad and me, yes. Yeah.
Oh,
we
beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. So now you come on board the business in December, and then by March, you're like, you know what? I want to go all out with this business. I think this business can help me change a lot of people's lives. All right. So you started. Was it everybody around you in your network, the people you know, that said yes? Did they agree to join you immediately?
No, not at all. Not at all. No, not at all. Not at all. But that's not a big issue. I always learned in Omegapro, every no gets you closer to the yeses. So for me, it's not very it's not a big deal to get a no. I got that for in network marketing to know that, yes. So let the no's come. I will get the yeses, the big yeses.
So if someone tells you no, on next. Someone tells you next. No time. Yes. No time to say, oh, but I know you, you know me, why don't you? No time.
No. Not everyone has the same vision. Not everyone has the same. Not everyone looks from the same perspective, or how do you say it in English?
Yes, from the same lens, from the same perspective. I understand that. Someone is just asking in the group now. They want you to share your why. What is your why from you to the house? What's your why?
My big why are my 2 children. To be very honest, my 2 children are my why. I wake up every morning for my 2 children. I want to give them a life with meaning, a life with when I am not there, they will think about their mother as someone who was always there to help other people. So they see me building this business but they are seeing their mommy helping other people. Not like mommy is always working, mommy is always, no, they are looking and watching at me like that's a very strong woman who is on her own and helping other people. So that's my big why. I wake up with my children, have to learn and have a purpose in life to leave a legacy behind, to leave something behind, that they are building up something to leave behind with meaning. You know, I told you also, I want to build houses for poor people. I want to build water wells. I want to, because we can leave that behind. When we die, we leave that behind. But there we need sources for, and that's why we need money, and we build businesses to get money. So my big why are my children and the meaning that I want to leave behind, the legacy I want to leave behind.
You have a wonderful why, Nadia. You have a wonderful why. You know what? There was a time I tried to reach out to a former colleague of mine. She's a Muslimah. You know, she covers her head and, you know, very conservative Muslim. And I know when she was working in my office then, back in the day, I mean, she was always in like jeans and shirts and stuff like that. And then when she got married, she became more conservative. I understand that. But then when I told her about investment business, when I started Omegapro, she said the Muslims, it's against her religion because Muslims don't go into businesses that they cannot, how did she say it? Muslims don't go into businesses that are not tangible or something like that. That sounded like that. Please, can you clarify? Maybe I'm the one who didn't understand her. Maybe there was something she was trying to communicate that I didn't understand. But I said, it's investment. It's your money being traded in the global Forex market and you're making money from your money. But I didn't understand it because I couldn't understand why she, you know, but because I'm seeing you in Omegapro and it's the same business. So please shed more light. Why would some Muslims not feel comfortable about this kind of business? Why don't they think it's a good business?
And do you mean network marketing businesses in generally, or only Omegapro?
Omegapro.
Okay.
Omegapro.
Now, the reason why a lot of Muslims hesitate to start a business with Omegapro is there are a lot of ways to trade, and we have trading on leverage. And when people trade on leverage, there is a how do you explain it in English? So how do you explain it in English? So we as Muslim are prohibited to pay interest or to get interest. You know interest?
Oh.
Interest.
Oh yes.
You know, if you loan money and after then you pay it back, there's a little amount on it, and that's interest. And we are prohibited we may not use as Muslim that, but here with Omegapro, they don't work with a swap account. They don't work on leverage, you know? So they trade without swap, and that means there is no interest. There is no interest involved. So as Muslim, we can do the investment in Omegapro. That's no problem.
Yay! I am going to share this recording with her because I'll need her to understand from you, because you're a Muslim, a practicing one, and you've looked at the business model and you understood it very well. And you're actually encouraging people to do the business. Thank you, Nadia, for sharing so much light on that.
And you have to know also, you can say to your friend, something. So you have halal, something you can do, and you have haram. And haram is something you cannot do. It's how do you say it in English? In English, prohibited.
Like forbidden. It's forbidden, an abomination.
Forbidden, yes, forbidden. So this business will stay halal until they have the proof that is haram. So it's forbidden. Until then, we can do the business with a calm heart, with all the trust. So if your friend has proof that it's forbidden, that it's haram, please show me. Then I will know. But
Okay.
until here, I know it's no problem to build your business with Omegapro.
You're awesome, Nadia. You're awesome, my sister. Good,
No
good, good.
problem.
Okay. You know we are going to go to Zanzibar together sometime, so we'll keep planning. Okay?
Oh, yes.
I can't wait to see you and hug you again.
With God's
You know,
will, we will
God's
get there.
God's will.
Will I see
God's
you in
will, God's will.
Panama? Will I see you in Panama?
No, I'm not
No.
going to Panama. No,
Oh.
no. Not
I will
now.
send. I
But the
will
next
send you
one will be-
videos. I will send you videos and
I
photos.
love you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Give me some shout out from Panama. Say, hi, Eno, this is for you. Eno and the GLEE team. This video is for you, my friends in Nigeria. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So Nadia, you know, you're a very busy woman. You're a mom. You're running your business. You're doing so many things at the same time. How are you able to manage your time very well, effectively? You know, taking care of the home, taking care of the children, you know, handling your business. How do you time manage? How do you manage time to ensure that you're very effective and nothing is suffering?
Well, sweetie, that's my biggest struggle. That's my biggest struggle. But I can't now. I am growing in it, so I am learning a lot about it. But now I know, and I can say it's all about uh, uh, how much time you want to spend in your business. That's something you have to decide. If it's 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours a day, you have to decide. Will it become 2 hours? Then you have to plan. Just plan those 2 hours. All the rest, if it's very chaotic and everything, that's no problem. But those 2 hours, plan them and be dedicated. Promise yourself you will spend those 2 hours, 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening. You can choose when, but you, with full commitment, you say those hours I will spend on my business, not with the laundries, not with the something you have to do with groceries or something else. No, full commitment for my business. This 1 hour for my business, those 2 hours, and then you will see your business will grow. And
Fantastic. I love it. I love it. Where do you see your Omegapro business going, Nadia? Where do you see? Yes. How do you see your Omegapro business taking shape?
When or what do you mean?
How do you see it?
How I see it?
Okay.
I see it. Ooh, I see it very big,
Where do you see yourself going?
I see it very big. I see teams, my teams growing all over the world. I want a team. I will start in Europe, in France, in the Netherlands, and in Europe, and then I will grow in Morocco, some in Nigeria, in Dubai. I want teams everywhere. Yes.
especially in like northern Nigeria, where you have conservative Muslim, you know, like in Nigeria is huge, Nigeria is huge. You have like in Kano State, you have really conservative Muslim wives, who live a life that, the husband takes care of them, the husband takes care of the bills, and all that, and, manages his family, and the wives they are kept wives, especially in the north, like in Kano, Kaduna. If you really research about Nigeria, you will see the kind of Muslims we have up north, like Kano, Sokoto, Katsina, those states. We have a lot of conservative Muslims over there. Now, Nadia, if you want to advise, right, what is the best way to build your business, like from the scratch? If you're going to start building your business from scratch, how would you advise someone to start building?
Personal development. That's your first step to build a business, because we have learned from society. They have always programming us. So you have to relearn yourself something else. So you have to do personal development first. And then you can think about business. You will be more positive in life. You will have a bigger vision. You have a why, because now the society where we live in, we can't dream big. They keep us in boxes. They keep us thinking small. Yes. And that's why we have to begin with personal development to open the box, so we can see much further and plan much further, and dare to take risks. So to get out of the comfort zone, that's something. And you have personal development first to get out of your comfort zone and to relearn other things. Yeah.
This is very, very important, because you know what? You just said this thing you said. Everybody all across the world is like the leadership of every country, or most countries, especially in developing countries, want their people to remain in that bubble, in that box where they shouldn't think too big, they shouldn't aspire so much. Government want to keep people under control or under submission, and for this is generational. It's been happening for so long that people don't even see any reason why they should dream, aspire. And when you're talking about dream big, own your life, be positive, step out of your comfort zone, people will be looking at you like,
are you crazy? Are you crazy? This girl's crazy.
They look at you straight. They look at you straight like, are you all right? What happened to normal?
At the beginning, at the beginning, with my personal development, my family, everybody thought I was brainwashed. They said, oh my God, Nadia's brainwashed. She's not herself anymore.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I can only imagine. I can only imagine, Nadia, because you've always been conservative, Nadia. When they say, Nadia, stay here, or don't do this, you always like, then all of a sudden you're like, I deserve the best in life. I want more out of life. I'm not okay being marginalized. I want more. Why shouldn't I have more out of life? Why shouldn't I have the best that I never like? Where's all this coming from? You should be okay. Oh, Nadia, you've rippled the waters a lot in your social circle, right?
What did you say? What did you ask?
I think you've rippled the waters. You've changed the status quo in your environment.
Yes, that's true.
I'm sure
a lot of people see me now as the happy Nadia, and someone who is very strong, and they were laughing at me, but now they are all watching like, wow, how did she do that? How did I'm very glad. Thank God. I'm very glad.
I was looking at some of your Instagram posts, you know, all those your mini videos, a status message and Instagram posts. I'm like, go Nadia, go Nadia. Even I don't do as much as you do, all those your videos, and I'm like, I love that. I have so much to learn from you, Nadia. You're doing so awesome. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. We need to put
you, my dear.
out there for all to appreciate us. We need to put ourselves out there. Many people will be looking at you like, she's a Muslim. She's Muslima. She's covering her face. And she's doing this. She's talking. She's making money in dollars. I think I should do that.
Of course, if I can do that, everyone can do that. That's not a excuse anymore. You cannot say, oh, but I wear a scarf, or I wear my hijab. No, that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. God has placed us on the world with a purpose. There is a reason behind it. Not to wake up every morning, to go to your job 9 to 5, to come home, to feed your children, and that's it. No, that's not the reason why we are here. If that was the reason, then God would only place animals on the world. White people. He gave us a brain to think, to act, to do. You know, we have we are capable to do everything. We just have to believe in it. We just have to believe in it. And if you don't believe in it, then there's something about your spirit. How do you say it? Spirit, something. There's something going on with your spirit. If you don't believe, you can handle everything and you can do everything if you just believe it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, my sis. You have to believe it for you to see it. You know, you manifest these things by believing that you can and that you will. And then it begins to happen. Sometimes it's like magic. You know, you believe you can see it can happen, and you do it. Okay, I'm so loving this Omegapro story. Yes.
Love you too, Patience.
Nadia, you're inspiring so many people, and everyone is loving you. Everyone is just loving you this evening. You know, I have friend.
Can we have a big smile for my screenshot? Can we have a big smile for my screenshot? Thank you.
Nadia, you're
Thank you
sweet.
very much, my dear, that you have listened to my story, that you make me capable to share my story with you guys. It's a very honor for me to do this and share it with you all, guys.
I'm so happy. You know, in the house, we have our diamond. Her name is Gladys Etim. She's the team leader for the GLEE team. She wants to say 1 or 2 words to you. She's somewhere at a meeting in Marriott Hotel. That's Gladys in the t-shirt.
Nice.
Hey, Gladys.
Hey, Nadia. Okay, Enormous. Before I say a word, I need you to read every comment about Nadia. Can you read them out? I need that to hear how we feel about her and what she's doing. So when you're done with that, then I'm going to say my piece to my darling Nadia.
Oh, Gladys. I love you already. I don't know you and I love you already.
Nadia, the chat box is on fire, my sister. Oh, everybody's loving up on. Oh my God. From your welcome, Silver, in 1 week. You're kidding me? That's fabulous. Wow, Silver, in just 1 week. I need to know how, please. Guys, this is nothing like there's nothing like impossible. Impossibility is nothing.
No.
Just be calm. This is real, tested, and trusted. Yes, Nadia, you've been through a lot, but you keep going on. Yes, my sister. An opportunity to build a global business. If only you can conceive it and believe it, then push and keep pushing. Yes, Nadia, you said that. Yes, changing lives, Omegapro. Even with the heavy task regime in her country, nothing is stopping her. Go, Nadia. Yes. Thank you, Dapip. You had to feed your children. That's your big why. Oh, what is your why? Yes, I was asking, you must know why. Your why and stay focused at using Omegapro as a vehicle to achieve that why. Every no takes you closer to a yes, yes, yes. Interesting. Nadia, where is Nadia's why is her 2 kids? Yes. That is a very big why. Yes. Is your why big enough to
my
make...
sister is also here in the Zoom. My sister who introduced me with Omegapro, she's also here. Yusra is her name.
Yes, Eno, I wanted you to mention the names because I noticed that sister was making comments. This person is saying this person is saying that.
Hey, my sister. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you.
Hello.
Oh, you're beautiful.
She's in Turkey now. She's in Turkey.
I'm in
She's on the other
Turkey.
side.
I'm going to do business here. I'm going to bring Omegapro in Turkey.
Yes, my sister, that's how you do it. Oh,
Yes.
Yusra Abimole.
Yes.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for introducing Nadia to Omegapro. You can see all it's doing. She's an amazing person. We met her.
She is.
Up immediately, we connected. She's just such a warm, beautiful soul. And you know, she can't hide her light. Her light is shining so bright. Thank you.
Yes. She is my inspiration. My big inspiration is my big sister.
Oh.
Yes, she is.
Everyone needs a Yusra in their lives.
Love you guys.
Oh, we love you. We love you. Go take turkey for Omegapro and for your sister and for your niece and nephew. We're proud of you.
I will. Inshallah, I will.
So shall it be. Yes, inshallah. Yes.
Good evening.
Thank you for being there for your sister. Thank you. We love you.
Love you too. Good evening.
Yes, you see all the comments she's having.
I'm so proud of her. I have seen a tremendous growth in her. I'm so proud of her. Oh, and her dream, because in another company, I was her upline. And now with Omegapro, she is my upline. And so she's very proud. She's saying, you are my downline now.
Oh, yes, it's a thing to be proud of. Yes, big sister. The little sister showed you the way. Yes. Oh, yes. You're my right hand. Yes. Oh, and she has a powerful right hand. Nadia, you're unstoppable. So I can just imagine how excited your sister is. You're unstoppable, my sis. So I continue with the chat. We have, you people are wonderful. Oh yeah, that's Mokolo. Love you too. Much love, Nadia. Thank you. My big sister, that's from Yusra. Yes, my inspiration. Oh, ay. Nadia, thanks. Love you.
I feel a lot of love here.
Yes, that's who we are. I tell you, Nadia, when we were at the global convention, everyone was like, oh, we want to be part of this GLEE team, Nigeria. The energy is right. Oh, we love you guys.
It.
Oh, video. And we were practically tired, but it was exciting. Connecting with so many people. We were dancing. We were hyping people. We were screaming our heads up, Omegapro. It was awesome. And we can't wait to be at the next one. Don't worry, just miss us a little. Huh? We're coming to Europe and you must be there again. Huh? You should be there, my sister. Yes. So Gladys, you have 1 or 2 things to say. Hey, my diamond in the house.
Hey, people. And now you've done it again. Oh my God. But Nadia, you're beautiful. Oh my goodness. You're so beautiful. And you know, I was looking at the chat and I heard you two are talking. And I'm like, this must be Nadia's sister. Okay. Nadia, you
So what
don't
did you say?
understand how we are so grateful. We are so grateful to have you on the call today. Thank you for making it happen and no more. Nadia, thank you. I wanted to also give big hugs to your children because my children also, they are my why, my big why. And remember, when we know our why, the how becomes easy. When you have a why, your how becomes easy. Thank you for reminding us that we have to run because of the ones we love, because we want to give them the life that they deserve. You know, so it's just wonderful hearing you and how you go on. And I'm telling you, Nadia, this can only be God. This can only be Allah bringing you into Omegapro at this time. The time is right. I'm glad there's diamonds in Omegapro, but I'm here because behind me, by my side, and right in front of me are people like Eno, people like Joel, and so many. I have Biola, I have Patience, I have Shayo, I have BJ, I've got my husband telling me you are rapido. My husband says you are rapido, you can run. And you know, he just, everybody in my team are so gleeful and so happy. And then today, our happiness knows no bounds, Nadia, because you're here telling us we are doing the right thing. Right,
oh, it's an honor for me.
Love you,
It's an
Nadia.
honor.
We love you, Nadia. You're the best.
Love you too.
Nadia, you must come to Europe, okay? You really have to come to the next convention. We have so much.
Absolutely. I will be in Panama. I will go to Panama. I will be in Europe. I will be everywhere for everything what's about the Omegapro. I will be there. I will be there.
Thank you. Team, listen, this is Nadia. And Nadia is telling us that it's possible with Omegapro. I need you friends to appreciate what it takes every week for Eno Bakare to get this done. She goes calling, she just keeps at it because she wants us to always remember every Friday why we are here. Maureen, you are on the call. And I want to tell you, Maureen, that my discussion with you yesterday just reminded me where I was a while back, Maureen. Yes, we are forex traders. Yes, we've gotten our fingers burnt. Yes, we've burnt some chips and burnt some laptops. But I'm telling you, my sis, Omegapro is where you want to be, Maureen. It's where you want to be. Jane, you're here and Wokolo, because you know this is the right thing to do. One more day where we don't have to work, where Omegapro bears the risk, while we mind our business, while we just wake up with so much happiness, we wake up with so much zeal to do what we do every single day. It's just wonderful. I'm awestruck with this company. It's breathtaking what we are achieving because this is the GLEE team. And together we are powerful. We are powerful together. I'm telling you, it's just wonderful. Yusra, we love you, Yusra. We love you. We're coming to Turkey to visit. You're going to host us in Turkey. The whole team. The whole team. Thank you so much. And I want to thank you for giving me these few minutes in the life. I love you, babe. Love you, Nadia. Three kisses for you and the children. All right, and Norma, thank you, Madiva.
Yeah, you're welcome. So thank you everyone for being on the call. Special thank you, Nadia, for agreeing to be on this call. You know, I've wanted us to have this forever. Thank you so much.
It was an honor for me. It was an honor for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Yusra, for coming. She said she has to leave early. I think she's joining another meeting or something. Thank you, my sister. God bless you. We really appreciate you. So thank you everyone for being on the call. Thank you for always showing up for my Omegapro story. You see, we're not wasting time. We're adding value on a daily basis. You never know what you're going to hear or who you're going to meet on the My Omegapro story that will trigger something that will begin to propel you in a different dimension. Keep showing up because this show is to keep adding value to you. So Nadia, thank you once again. Thank you everyone that came on the call. Adiola, Joseph, Grandpa Osei, my son, Evelyn, thank you. Glad Lexi, of course. Grace, Jane, Jeremiah, Joe Fariloye, my uppy, he brought me into the business. Thank you. Jooms, Maureen, Mrs. Manua, Mommy of Life, God bless you. Mwokolo Okpe, Ozi Madiva, Patience, Shema Wanwene, Shasha Queen. She's the one that keeps designing all our clothes and making us shine like $1 million. Wealthy Judy, great to have you on the call, guys. Next Friday, tell someone not to miss this call. And when we drop the recording, please send it to everyone as much as possible because this is so loaded. Thank you, everyone, for being on the call. And Nadia, there's a way we always end our show every day. Every time we have a Zoom calls, there's a way we always end it. And I want you to feel the Nigerian energy, you know?
Okay.
You've not felt them, but I want you to feel it, baby. You know? So when we're rounding up, we have a chant. Omegapro, impacting lives. Omegapro, impacting lives. And the third one, Omegapro, we came, we saw, we conquered. And everywhere we turned up, boom, shakalaka, boom, 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 like, you know, like firecrackers. That's how we do it, the GLEE team style. So you're going to experience it now, my sister. Let's go. Okay, everyone, unmute your mics. Let's show Nadia.